I got another Adobe Premiere Pro trial, so it's time for another unboxing. This time it's a ZOTAC GeForce RTX 5080 AMP Extreme Infinity Ultra graphics card. And here's the box. On the bottom there's a sticker with the usual set of codes. And on the back there's a list of features. Let's get it open. The box is sealed by two stickers at the bottom here. And it's boxception, as in there's another box inside. Let's get this one open. First up, there's this little packet. Inside, we've got a cardboard stand-up mascot and a few bits of documentation. Looks like it's time to go deeper. This is the GPU support bracket. The bottom of it is magnetic and it can be adjusted to fit the gap between the GPU and the bottom of the main compartment of your case. And here we have a 12V 2x6 power adapter with three 8-pin PCIe power inputs. And here we have a Spectra Link cable that can be connected to your motherboard if it has an addressable RGB header. Last but not least, we have the graphics card itself. And here it is. It's covered in sticky plastic, so I'll just get that all off. Here's a closer look at it. The I/O bracket. The back of the card. And the reflection of my tripod in the mirror finish on the side here. Here's a better look at all of the included accessories and documentation. And now getting my kitchen scales out, the boxed product weighs 3.4 kilos and the card itself weighs 2.2 kilos. I've now installed the card. Here's how it looks squeezed into my Fractal North case with the prism lighting effect active on the card. It's the tempered glass variant of the case, though I haven't put the side panel on here. And in order to get the card in, I had to temporarily remove the case's side access panel, which is the vertical panel you can see on the right hand side here. My 3D Mark Speedway score at stock settings is 8,865. It's a bit below average according to 3D Mark, but I can't identify any particular reason why, and it said the same thing about my previous card anyway. I do have a couple of observations about the card. First, when idling on the Windows 11 desktop with no apps open, the power consumption is a fair bit higher than my old card, which was an MSI RTX 4070 Ti Ventus 3X OC. This is with RGB lighting turned off on the RTX 5080 and a single 4K monitor at 60Hz connected to the cards. Here you can see in these GPU-Z screenshots that 8.2 watts is reported for the board power draw on the RTX 4070 Ti and 17.5 watts is reported for the same figure on the RTX 5080. The difference comes through in the total system power draw measured at the mains plug, so it's not just a reporting artifact. I sent ZOTAC an email to ask if this was expected and if there was any way to reduce idle power consumption further. They came back fairly quickly, simply saying, "This is not abnormal for the 50 series cards." I should also mention that I've got the various PCI Express power saving options in my motherboard's BIOS enabled, and I've tried everything I can think of to get the idle power consumption down further on the 5080 without any luck. The other thing I've noticed is that the card is noisy from turning my computer on until the end of the initial Windows loading screen. This is different from my RTX 4070 Ti, which went quiet as soon as the BIOS splash screen appeared. This difference in behavior is marginally annoying as I've been using the PC going quiet as a cue to press the Del key on my keyboard at the right time whenever I've wanted to enter the BIOS setup screens. And that's it for this unboxing. Hope you found it useful and see you next time.